Let me quickly bring into this conversation Ambassador Gautam Bambawale, India's former ambassador to China and former High Commissioner to Pakistan, on these latest developments. Ambassador, welcome on India First. Missiles landing in Japan's EEZ as Nancy Pelosi touched down in Tokyo. Sir, is there a message that's being sent by China, or is this an accident in the waters? Missiles that were meant for waters around Taiwan actually reached waters around Japan?
Yes, that's a very good question. It's very likely that it is an accident, accidentally falling into Japanese waters rather than in the Taiwan Straits. But when you undertake exercises of this kind, as you know very well, Gaurav, such mistakes can happen, do happen, and I think there has to be some restraint which has to be exercised by China.
China needs to exercise restraint, but do we actually see that happening, or is there an apprehension that they could actually further ratchet up tension? Ambassador, 11 missiles fired, this blockade around Taiwan. China claimed it launched 100 fighter jets. Intimidation tactics, or do we see this as validating some kind of Chinese war games of trying to take Taiwan by control, take control of Taiwan by force in the years ahead?
Gaurav, as you know, this is a reaction to the visit of Nancy Pelosi, the Speaker of the US House of Representatives, to Taiwan. And what the Chinese are doing is that they're trying to intimidate Taiwan and the authorities there, the government there. Let's hope that these exercises will be over in a couple of days, 2 or 3 days, and that things go back to normal, and that restraint is shown by all the major powers, which is not just China, but also by the United States.
In fact, that's the question I'm coming to in just a moment from now. Ambassador, please stay with us. The dragon very clearly is breathing fire. Hours after US House Speaker Nancy Pelosi departed from Taiwan, China launched massive military drills around Taiwan. Now, according to Taiwan, Beijing fired multiple ballistic missiles and long-range rockets towards Taiwan's waters, including not far from Taiwan's territorial waters. Taiwan's also countering China's provocations. It's deployed anti-aircraft missile systems. It's also launched its own interceptor jets against the violation of the median in the Taiwan Strait by Chinese jets.
The dragon has bared its fangs, and it's raining missiles, long-range rockets and more at the Taiwan waters. Chinese military propaganda has peaked hours after US Speaker Nancy Pelosi left Taiwan after a 15-hour whirlwind tour. Beijing's state-sponsored media is flooding the internet with videos of military drills being carried out near Taiwan. The Taiwanese Defense Ministry has confirmed that the Chinese army launched at least 11 Dongfeng ballistic missiles into waters surrounding the northern, southern and eastern parts of Taiwan. A brigade of China's PLA 80th Group Army also carried out a live fire assessment of heavy firearms rapid strike. Over the next 3 days, the Chinese army will carry its large-scale military exercise in 6 waters around Taiwan. From land to air. 27 Chinese warplanes flew into Taiwan's air defense zone on Wednesday. They include 6 J-11 air superiority fighter jets, 5 J-16 multi-role fighter jets, and 16 Su-30 air superiority fighters. Taiwan has said that Chinese fighter jets were warned on the radio the moment they crossed the median between mainland China and Taiwan. The Taiwanese waters too are heating up. Both Chinese and US warships have been circling Taiwan amid Chinese anger over Pelosi's visit to the island. US has deployed 4 warships, including an aircraft carrier. US Navy carrier USS Ronald Reagan is conducting operations in Philippines Sea. Bureau Report, India Today.